Good morning, student. This is 8th class. I am Joginder Kumar. Here we will discuss chapter number 30, Economic Presence of the Government. Let we have to start our video. Introduction. A country's strength largely depends on its economic and social development. India is a welfare state committed to the welfare and the development of its people. The government plays a very important role in the economic development of the country. The government provides security for life and also opportunities for the wealth. It is depend on the activeness of the government how that is working in the country. Now, planning for progress by the government. To provide a better infrastructure for economic growth and the Planning Commission was founded in 1950, which was renamed Niti Aayog on 1st January 2015. 5-year plans were initiated to accelerate the pace of economic development. The 11th plan from 2007 to 2012 had been titled Towards the Faster and More Inclusive Growth. The Planning Commission has encouraged development both of the public and the private sectors and had established a balance between of them. This Planning Commission plans for 5 years and evaluates the achievements done by it and the shortcomings and check out the guidelines of the next 5-year plans. Now, development of the various multi-purpose projects by the government. India has used water resources in form of river. The water of the rivers are used for many purposes. These purposes may be fulfilled by generate of electricity, provide water for irrigation, check the floods and soil erosion, provide facility of afforestation, navigation, fishing, entertainment. Development for improvement of agriculture. Many steps have taken by the government. First was abolition of Zamindari system. Second was consolidation of the land holdings, construction major irrigation schemes, and encouragement of use of manure and fertilizers to develop high yielding variety of seeds and modernizing of the agriculture. Now, development in the sector of industry. The government has taken the following steps in the field of agriculture also. Abolition of Zamindari system, consolidation of the land holdings, etc. we have seen just now. Encouragement of the manure and fertilizers, developing high yielding varieties of seeds, schemes to check pests, and lockets for the modernization of agriculture. Development in the field of industries. Public sector plays an important role in the industrialization of the country. Iron and steel industry. After independence, several other industries were set up and also steel plants were started in India at the places Durgapur, Bokaro, Raurkela, Jamshedpur, Burnpur, Salem, Bhadravati. Those at Bhilai, Durgapur, Bokaro, Raurkela were established after the independence, while their capacity was doubled. Heavy engineering corporation like sugar industry, paper, iron and steel industry, cement and textile industry were set up. Hindustan Machine Tools in Bengaluru, Pinjore in Haryana, Hyderabad, Kalamasri, Srinagar, these industries were set up. HMT prepare 1,000 watches in a day. The fertilizers industry was set up in Sindri, Nangal, Trambe, Gorakhpur, Durgapur, and the drug and the pharmaceutical industry. Here, antibiotic industries were set up at Pimpri near Pune, antibiotic plant in IDPL Rishikesh. Heavy electricals were opened in Bhopal, Tiruchirappalli, Haridwar, Jammu and Kashmir. Minerals and oil industries there were open in Nunamati, so not in Lunamati. Nuna, Nonamati, Nunamati, Baroni in Bihar, Kohali, Chennai, Haldia, and Bangagaon and Mathura. These are the oil refineries. Now, government efforts to reduce poverty. In India, the government has taken the following poverty programs to reduce poverty. First is self-employment program. It includes the Integrated Rural Development Program or IRDP. Next is Swarn Jayanti Gram Swarozgar Yojana or SGSY. Next, second was Wage Employment Program, National Rural Employment Program, means NERP, Rural Landless Employment Guarantee Program, means RLEGP, and Jawahar Gram Samriddhi Yojana, JGSY. Social security programs were also launched for the helping of the old age persons and for them whose only or a single member for earning or he has expired, and also for the support of the poor women in pregnancies. Also food security programs launched like the PDS, means Public Distribution System, and MDMS, means Midday Meal Schools Program or Midday Meal Schemes. Now we will see effort reduce unemployment in India. Some such type of effort were done by the government to reduce unemployment and poverty also. So there were IRDP, second was TRYSEM, TRISEM, next was SITRA, CITRA, and since 1999 all these schemes have been merged with the Swarn Jayanti Gram Swarozgar Yojana, means SGSY. There were also some schemes for the urban areas like the PMRY, means Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana, and also urban basic services for the poor, means UBSP. Next is Prime Minister Integrated Urban Program. Through these programs also the poverty was reduced. Now, state initiative for the controlling price rise. If inflation or the price rise is not checked in time by the government, so it may create instability in the economy. Government started various initiatives for the controlling of price rise. RISE. First is avoiding unnecessary financial things like that is the financing. If the price rise is to be checked, such deficit of financing will have to be checked by the government. So often the government tries to keep its non-development expenditure within reasonable limits means सरकार वो कार्य नहीं करती है जिन पर फाइनेंशियल्स या ज़्यादा खर्च होता है। बहुत ज़्यादा खर्च वाली मदों से सरकार बचना चाहती है, उन पर खर्च नहीं करती है, क्योंकि ये एक तरह से जो है अगर सरकार उन पर खर्च करती है जिनकी ज़रूरत उस समय नहीं होती है, सो इससे दाम घटने की बजाय बढ़ जाते हैं। नेक्स्ट इज रेस्ट्रिक्टिंग डिस्पोजल मनी इनकम in the hands of the consumer. Next is building up educate results of the strategic materials. Next is public distribution system. And next is actions against the stockholders, smugglers and black marketers. Means उन ब्लैक स्टॉक होल्डर्स के प्रति जो स्टॉक लगा लेते हैं, अपने यहाँ जमाखोरी करते हैं या स्मगलिंग करते हैं, या फिर एक तरह से मार्केट के अंदर जो गुड्स हैं उनके दामों को बढ़ाकर बेचते हैं, ऐसे लोगों पर सरकार लगाम कसती है। गिविंग वेरियस इंस्टेंट यूज ऑफ द प्रोड्यूसर्स टू इम्प्रूव द सप्लाई लाइन। और इस तरह से जो गवर्नमेंट होती है वो कुछ इंसेंटिव्स देती है, कुछ प्रोत्साहन देती है प्रोड्यूसर्स को, जिससे कि सप्लाई लाइन बिल्कुल क्लियर रहे और सप्लाई होती रहे, डिमांड ज़्यादा ना हो ताकि दाम ना बढ़ जाए। ठीक है, इसलिए इस तरह से जो प्राइस राइज है यानी कि कीमतों के दामों पर सरकार कंट्रोल रखती है। नेक्स्ट, government effort to energy and the transport sector. In energy power resources are essential for the industries, transport and agriculture. Coal, petroleum, atomic minerals and water are major source of power. These resources are used to generate electricity. In India, the National Thermal Power Corporation, means NTPC, has set up in many coal-based power plant in the country where coal is found. Hydroelectricity, Electric Power Corporation, means NHPC, has set up in India. In the Northern and Eastern Power Corporation Limited also set up. It is responsible for the generation of electricity. Such plants are in UP, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Gujarat also open. Now, transport sector and the government effort to provide the medical health care facility. Transport sector include the railway, air, seaport and the road transport. These are known as the lifelines of the country. Railways has completed distant and remote areas. The government of India has taken up a wide range of activities in the field of healthcare also, which include the population control, family welfare, preventions of the food adulteration, drug control, immunization, and eradication of the major communicable and non-communicable diseases. For eradication of the diseases like the polio, tuberculosis, AIDS, leprosy, cancer and blindness, iodine deficiency, diabetes, etc., have substantially helped in the reduction of the mortality rate also. As in 21st May 2020, there were 542 medical colleges and 64 stand-alone PG institutions in India, whose qualifications are recognized by the National Medical Commission. In India, it has total 43,486 private hospitals and 1.18 million beds, 59,264 ICU and 2,960 ventilators were present. Now, efforts in the sector of literacy and education. Literacy rate in India 77.7 are lower than the many other countries in the developing countries like China 96.8% and in Sri Lanka which has 92%. Therefore, the National Literacy Commission was launched in 1988 to impart functional literacy to non-literate, the National Policy on Education and NPE 1986 as modified in 1992 emphasizes universal access to elementary education through Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan SSA launched in 2001 and 2002. National Program for Education of Girls at elementary level is an important component of SSA. So, in this way, this chapter finished. Thank you. Have a nice day, student.